Okay, starting for Belmont. In midfield, it looks like it's going to be number 1, Neve Lesnick, 9, Natalie Marrow, and 22, senior captain Anna Santos. On defense, there's 19, Fiona, and 16, Kira Healy, 17, Tyler Mayall, and 14, Bailey Cumbo, and then in net,
Brooke Whalen.
Thank you. I was thinking Kendall.
Then on attack, we have 21, Charlotte Mayall. 7 is that
Nora?
Nora, yep. 8 is Cindy
Cindy
Mon,
Mon.
and then 18 is Ellie Baird. All of the seniors starting tonight.
Natalie taking the draw here. We'll see where she puts it. And Anna is able to get it.
Taking it down the field.
She splits 2 defenders, using her speed to get over the refraining line. And they're passing it around, just getting touches. Sydney's driving, and she scores.
1 for Belmont.
They're up 1-0 early. Less than a minute in. That was a good take by Cindy Munn. She's able to get past her defender and just slip in right in front of the crease.
Strong start for Belmont.
It's definitely fun on senior night to get the scoring started and to get some momentum going in. Natalie's here taking it again. She puts it high, but Winchester gets it. It looks like number 18 has the ball. We don't have a roster, so we won't know their names, but we'll call out numbers as we can. She passes it to number 4, and she gets it over. Looks like they're just going to settle down and pass it around.
Defense starts strong.
Number 10 has it. "14 drives in. She's met by a double team.
Anna takes the ball.
And Winchester scores. Looks like it was number 12. She had a good dodge off of a pick and was able to get her hands free.
Ties up the game 1-1.
Looks like it might have just been a little bit of a miscommunication between the Belmont defenders on just who was switching with that pick. But that happens early on in the games. Just got to feel it out with your defenders and communicate a little bit more. Natalie back on the draw. It's perfect because she has height, so she can get up there.
Neve chases the ball.
But number 10 gets it again. Good draw control by number 10.
Settling.
They're just going to probably pass it around a little bit. Number 12 at the top. She makes a quick dodge. Doesn't have anything. Passes it off to number 13, who sends it behind. Now 17 has it on top. And 10's going to dodge here. Intercepted by Bailey. Great job reading that pass. That's a great confidence boost for the defense after a goal. That will definitely help them.
Kira runs it down the field, passes it off to Ellie. Ellie brings it to the offensive side.
I think that was Ruth there.
Oh yeah, it's Ruth.
That's okay. Different numbers than last year.
Yeah.
And Ruth tries to score just a little bit off the mark. It was a good try. Belmont backs it up, so they're able to keep possession and keep it around. They're just going to pass it around, settle it down. Just getting touches. Now Charlotte's going to start the play. Looks like they're doing a little weave here for Neve to dodge. And she splits to her left hand, but the goalie makes a really good save. Goalie clears. It's number 18. And Sydney gets her stick in the lane to knock that one down, but number 10 is able to scoop the ball back up and keep possession for Winchester. Illegal check in the midfield. Just a little bit too much swinging. When the refs see that, they're always going to call it just because it's a little bit dangerous. She gets it over. Winchester possession. And the Winchester, number 13, she curls around and shoots just off. The Winchester keeps it.
Putting together a play. 11 drives, double team.
She drops it. Ball's on the ground, but she's able to keep it. Ooh, a little bit of a collision there. While Ty was trying to get the ball. She's able to she takes that contact and gets a foul, so she's awarded the ball back. And Belmont gets another break on defense and is able to take it down to their own end and start their offense. Tyler's taking it far down herself. She did have a goal in a game 2 games before. So maybe she'll try that again for senior night. Just getting touches here, passing it around. Charlotte
Clearing
with it.
lanes.
She dodges, has
She
space.
scores.
Great goal by Charlotte. Her teammates were able to cut through, give her a lane, which she was able to dodge, get her hands free, and put it in the back of the net. Great job, Charlotte.
Brings Belmont up to 2-1. Great start.
Charlotte just got her 100th point too, which is really impressive
Yeah.
and exciting at the end of your senior season. Really fun to hit that milestone. And here Natalie's taking the draw again. We'll see where she tries to put it. She puts it high up and is able to get it on the ground.
Takes it over the string line, sends it to Charlotte.
Neve has it now. Passes it back. They're just going to pass it around. Set up. Neve with a cut. She was open there for a second.
Passes it to Ellie.
Ball hits the ground. She hustles.
Picks it back
She
up.
gets it. Great hustle play there to get it back. Back to Sydney. See if she drives here. Good dodge, but it looks like she just went in the crease.
Goalie clears.
That crease, the only
center.
person allowed in there is the goalie, so even if your toe touches it or your stick goes over, the refs are going to call that. Winchester comes down the other way. Looking to maybe push it a little bit. 12 dodges, and she scores. Looks like Winchester is doing pretty good in transition, just able to catch the Belmont defense off when they're not set up and taking advantage of that to dodge past the unset defenders and score. That was a good goal. I think it was number 12. Natalie's setting up here again. Will be interesting to see if they change up who takes the draw. I know there's a lot of midfielders on this team who are capable of taking the draw, but Natalie's been doing a good job.
Winchester comes up with it, takes it down the field.
With it again. She makes a nice dodge, gets fouled on the way in. So this will be an 8-meter. Any fouls inside of the 8-meter.
Shooting space on Tyler, number 17.
And the shot's deflected. Great job for the defenders to get their stick in the passing lanes there and just being able to deflect that one. Makes it easier for Brooke to make the save, for her to track the ball. And Belmont catches another break on defense, and Kira, she's using her speed to take it down herself, getting it over. She passes it, but it goes out of bounds. So this will be Winchester ball here. Bit of an unlucky situation for Belmont after that great defensive stop. Belmont with an aggressive ride trying to get the ball on the ground, which they do, and Charlotte comes up with it. Really showing the hustle of the attackers to get back to cause a turnover. Great job by Charlotte. Now Sydney has the ball. She's taking it back. Looks like she might dodge, but she passes it off to Neve.
Open lane for Neve. Oh.
Just a little bit over. Neve.
Nora gets it.
Back to Nora. It's great to see Neve back after an injury. She's a great player, great teammate. Super excited to see what she does next year and in her college career at Fairfield. Now Sydney's dodging. She gets fouled. So that was an illegal check into her spear as she was driving in. So now she'll be awarded an 8-meter one-on-one with the goalie. We'll see what she does here. Looks like she might drive in. She does. She gets swarmed by some Winchester defenders, and the goalie picks up the ball. Now she outlets it. Heavily defended by Kira. This Belmont ride is really good. High pressure. Really forcing Winchester to make back passes, not letting them get over their straining line. Finally, Winchester's able to make it over. "12 has it. 14's dodging. But she's swarmed by defenders, and Neve picks up after checking it, she picks up the ball.
Takes it down the field. 2 double teamed.
She's able to get away from the double very easily.
Sides.
Switching fields very well to get the defense moving, to open up space. And Tyler's bringing it over again. She's great on the clears. Super fast and just able to get it over herself most of the time. Just passing it around. getting in their setup. Anna with it at the top. She'll start the play probably. And Natalie has it. She's going to the right. She has a lane. And she takes it and scores.
Yes, Natalie. Brings Belmont up 3-2 at the end of the first quarter.
29 seconds left.
Yeah.
We'll see if either team can do something. With
Offense
these
having a strong
limited
start.
seconds. Both offenses look good. Looks like a lot of both of the team's goals. We haven't really seen any assisted goals yet. So it's interesting that they're all off of drives and dodges. Here's a draw switch. So now Fiona is taking the draw. She has a lot of success being able to place it to herself or one of her teammates on the circle. The three of them work as a unit.
Ooh. Her goggles come off during the draw. And do a redraw, I think. Yeah. Oh no.
They come off again.
That goes to Fiona, her possession. Belmont's got the ball.
I think after 2 times they must think it might be something else, not just.
Pass it off to.
Now they're working in transition, and Neve, great job. Great
Strong
job.
drive by Neve.
Great job being able to recognize that they did not have much time left.
Yeah.
And able to work fast and catch the defense when they weren't set up.
Yeah.
That was Lily Cook
Good assist by her. I think that was an assist.
assisting Neve. Great heads up and selfless play by Lily there. Natalie back on the draw. She gets it. Looked like it did come in and out of a Winchester player's stick. And that's the end of the first. And we're back now for the second quarter. It's very cold here at Harris Field.
Very chilly day here.
And this is Gretchen Hanley. She switched in for Carly.
Excited to see this second quarter here. Back and forth game.
Yeah, it's always a close one between Winchester. Our junior year, we lost in double overtime.
Yeah.
And then last year, we won by not that much. And the year before that, we lost. So it's always bad. You never know who's going to win in a Belmont-Winchester matchup.
Yeah,
that's for sure. And they switch sides. So now the offense will be near the scoreboard and defense by the train tracks.
It looks like Natalie is taking the draw for Belmont this time.
Yeah, she's had a lot of success today. I think her height really helps her.
Definitely.
And I think that's number 10 for Winchester. She's taken, I believe, every single draw for them. It is windy today.
Very windy.
Very cold up here. It does not feel like May. Feels like a March game. And number 10 gets the draw. She's coming down. It looks like they'll slow it down just a little bit before 12 goes and dodges, but she's met by a double team. And Kira. She skips it over. They send it behind. And 13, it's a little drawn dump. And she curls around and she's able to score. Can't see what number that is. It looks like
I think it was 24.
24, yes. Goal by number 24. Great job. They did a little draw and dump there, and she was just able to curl around the crease, get some space, and at that point she's right in front of the goalie. So there's not much Brooke can do there. Again, Natalie and number 10 are taking the draw. I would say it's been pretty even on the draw.
Pretty 50-50 back and forth.
I think the strategy here is putting it on the ground and it being a 50-50 ground ball, but it's really all about where you place it. And here it's up in the air. And Neve, she just snags it right out of the air there.
Neve's taking the ball down for Belmont.
And it's interesting to see that Natalie, she uses 2 different sticks.
Yeah.
So she has a draw stick, and then she runs off and gets her stick to play offense.
Very interesting.
You see that a lot in college. I feel like you don't see that too much in high school, but interesting to see. And the ball's back on the ground, fighting for it. Ellie gets it. Great ground ball.
Way to
She
fight
passes
for
it to Sydney. Let's see what she'll do. Ooh, ball's back on the ground. A lot of contact on that play, but
I would say that Belmont versus Winchester is always a very aggressive
game. Yeah. And a lot of the times the refs just let them play, but sometimes it gets to a point. But Winchester loses it on the way down, and Belmont gets it back. So they'll have another chance there. And Ruth, she makes a split dodge, but pulls it back out when she's met by her defender. And they're just passing it around, swinging it back.
Looks like Belmont's trying to settle the ball after a little back and forth on possessions.
And they'll probably set up a play. Sends it to Ruth. She dodges. There's a good stutter step there. Neve passes it and cuts away, creating space for Charlotte, who shoots.
Great save.
A bit of a high-to-high shot there. Very easy for this goalie to follow. Number 10 taking it down. Anna riding. She passes it over. Winchester slows it down a bit. Brings it behind. Passes it out to number 17. Just passes it right back to the top. They're settling. Probably going to set up something themselves. With a close game like this, the key is possession. Just being able to have good possessions, not throwing the ball away. Because when you're only up or down by 1 goal, every possession does matter. A pass a little bit too short. And it goes out of bounds, so that will be Belmont ball. Tyler here, using her speed. She passes to Anna. Anna gets it over, slows it down, sends it to Ruth. Sends it to Charlotte. Send it around. And when it's cold out, they're probably not used to it being this cold. Probably has a bit of a different feel.
Definitely harder because your hands get so cold.
and numb, and you can't even feel the stick.
Yeah.
So just having touches helps. Just to like catch the ball.
In a game like this with so much back and forth, though, they're probably staying nice and warm.
Yeah, definitely. Doing a lot of running.
Yes.
A lot of one man just going all the way down to clear it too, which will keep them warm. Like 16 just did. She brings it behind and passes it. They start fast, but Brooke saves. She saves that shot. Looked like maybe with her foot.
Yeah.
And she clears it to Ruth, who also, she turns back.
Bailey carrying the ball up. Passes off to Ruth.
Giving it to Neve. She goes right by a defender, but the ball hits the turf and Winchester picks it back up. Now they're going back. Very back and forth game here. They're probably a lot warmer than us right now.
Definitely.
Looks like they're probably going to settle it here. Probably to give their midfielders a little bit of a break since they've been running back and forth. Just passing it around. .24 with it. Sends it to 11. Back up top to number 10. Then to 12. She's had a lot of Winchester's goals today. Defended heavily by Kira, who pushes her out, doesn't let her get anywhere near that 8-meter. 24 with it again. Looking to pass. 14 comes in with a lot of speed, but she's met by 2 Belmont defenders. Sends it back up top. Winchester looks to recollect a little bit. On those 8 meters.
Yes.
So you have to get your shot off fast, which means it's probably a lower percentage shot, which is good for Brooke. And 12 is double teamed. The ball's back on the ground. Passing it back out. Winchester spread out large, trying to make space to dodge here. They've had a lot of success dodging. And the ball's back on the ground and Belmont picks it up. This is Lily Cook. She's super speedy. She slips a little bit, gets maybe pushed from behind, but she gets back up. And Charlotte with a beautiful goal there.
Quick pass from Natalie.
It's like tic-tac-toe there.
Yeah.
They're passing.
Natalie with a great assist. She saw Charlotte cutting, and Charlotte was able to score, which is great.
We have a timeout here. I think Winchester. Belmont up by 2.
3 minutes left.
I think Belmont's doing a really good job working together on defense. I think this period or quarter has been a lot better defensively. And I like Belmont using the fast break opportunities Obviously, you don't want to force it, especially in a game that's this close. You don't want to turn the ball over, but when there are opportunities to push the fast break, it's working well for them to catch Winchester off guard a little bit.
Yeah, Belmont's definitely been using their speed a lot in this quarter, which has been helping them.
They are a very fast team, that's for sure. And I think this is the last week of regular season games. I don't know who they play last. They played Lexington in Lexington on Monday. That was a very close game. Lost 10-9. Lexington's, like Winchester, is another one of those teams that the game is always very close. It's never, it's gone, who wins goes back and forth each year. So after this week, brackets I bet will be finalized next week.
Yeah.
And then the tournament will start. Coach Dan O'Brien down there in his 3rd season. He's done a great job as a head coach.
He's had a lot of success these past few seasons.
Very fun to make the tournament.
Yes.
You know, in previous years, Belmont wasn't able to do that, so it's been fun to just grow as a program. And Natalie takes it again, but number 10 wins it to herself. And then she gets checked, but the Winchester player, she's able to get it right back. They look like they're working fast here, but they might, nope, number 10. She goes straight into that double team, pulls it out, trying to regain some space here. And they send it behind. 14, Neve with some good defense. And Kira here, who's very hard to get by. Fiona playing out. Not much space in the middle. Looks like whenever someone drives or tries to dodge, they're met by immediately a help defender there. It's hard to go through that double. See here, she's met by almost 3 Belmont defenders.
The Belmont defense is collapsing very well. They're talking a lot.
What makes it really effective is that they're able to, what's the word? I just forgot. Recover. They recover really fast. And Winchester's not able to swing the ball fast enough to find that open attacker when the defender slides.
I think this is one of the longest possessions we've seen all game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, good patience by Winchester. They're really not forcing anything, just trying to survey their options, get something through this resilient Belmont defense. And number 12 takes it. She's just trying to dodge through, but she's again met by 2 Belmont defenders. The ball's on the ground. Fiona comes out, pressures her. Another dodge. A little bit too much contact there. Looked like a bit of a cross check. So that will set up, I think it's number 14. She'll have an 8-meter here. This isn't a great angle, especially as a righty.
Brooke's able to save it.
Great save. That's a very hard angle there as a righty because your defender's collapsing on your stick. And Brooke, she sends it out to Neve, who again uses her speed just to blow by that defender. A little bit of swinging there in the ride with the sticks. You can't swing your sticks when you try to check. 8 seconds, 7. And the goalie just makes a save and throws it out. Kind of a Hail Mary there. But that's the end of the first half. Belmont up 5-3. Definitely a very close game. Low scoring. Battle of the defenses here, really.
Yes.
Say both defenses look really strong. Very impressed by Belmont's defense, especially. We'll be back in a few minutes. We want to spotlight some of our seniors a little bit. So, number 22, Anna Santos. She's been on the team. I think this is her 4th year. She's going off to Michigan next year, which is really exciting. She also plays soccer. And then Kira, she's also been on the team. She's a captain too for 4 years, 4-year starter. She's going to Maryland next year. Then we also have the twins, Charlotte and Tyler. They're going to Penn State and Marquette. Believe it's Charlotte going to Penn State and Tyler going to Marquette.
Yes.
And then Bailey, she's going to Auburn. Ellie, I believe, is going to BYU. Did I forget?
I think that's...
Yeah, I think there's 6 of them. So super exciting to see where their futures will take them. Senior spring is definitely a very fun time, knowing what you're doing. Oh no, Ellie just took a little bit of a tumble, but she's back up. That's all that matters. And the goalie here, she's looking to clear. Belmont does a really good job on their ride, covering the midfielders and attackers coming over to try and get an outlet pass, and just riding really hard on as Winchester's coming back over into their offense. Applying a lot of pressure, being aggressive.
The goalie still has not gotten a pass off. Belmont's been
She
putting a
gives
lot
it
of
to
pressure
12,
on.
but Kira, she knocks that one down. She's able to pick it up. Great job. And then Belmont's just going to pass it around here, giving it to Charlotte. Now Neve. Neves, she's looking to drive. Dodges. Takes the shot. Not a great angle. The goalie, this is an experienced goalie. She's able to just get low and stop that one with her stick. Winchester outlets it. Number 12's met by a lot of Belmont defenders. Neve throws in a little check. A little too dangerous there. But the ball's back on the ground. 16 scoops it up. Great D by Ellie there, not making it easy. They have to swing it.
Nora goes in for the check for Belmont, but she knocks the stick out of number 18's hand.
Looks like if it was just a little bit less aggressive, it might have worked. I think just the stick falling to the ground was an indicator to the refs that it was a little too much contact there. So Winchester is able to bring it down. They're definitely less settled than Belmont.
Yes.
Looking to work fast. This Belmont defense is so good. They work together so well. So their best opportunities are going to be in transition, catching them out of their settled defense. A little too much contact by Neve. You can't push into the player with your stick. Number 12 has it. She passes it. They tried to do a little flip play there. Didn't work too well. Sending it around. 24 has been just looking to feed any cutters, but Belmont's done a good job marking up. 10 drives, but she's met by 2 defenders again. She curls around, passes it off. They pass to a cutting Winchester attacker. She's able to break free of her defender, but a Belmont defender is right back there to help. And she shoots just a little bit too wide to the left, but Winchester's there to back it up. A pass is deflected. Tyler is able to pick it up, but she's
triple teamed.
Swarmed by Winchester defenders there, and way too much contact, sending her to the ground. That's going to be her ball coming in. 10's going to have to go behind. She does a great job spinning free of those defenders. It looks like 3 were just chasing her. So using her speed to get by. Passes it off to Neve. You can hear them saying, go, go, go. Maybe trying to get her to score again.
It is senior night, so
anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
That's when you see fun. Might be a little bit too close for Coach Obie's liking to start trying some trick plays and some fun new shots, but we'll see if they can build a little bit of a lead and then start to do that. A shot goes wide for Belmont, but Nora's able to back it up. She sends it over to Sydney. She's looking to drive. She curls around. She cannot get her hands free or close enough to the goal to make a shot. Anna with it now. She's forced out. Neve has it. She does a little stutter step. But a defender right there on her. She gets it back. Looking to clear space for her so that she can get a good, clean, isolated drive. Then Lily has some space. It bounces. Looks like it hit the pipe there, but then bounced out. Anna gets the rebound. She might have had a chance to shoot, but she plays it safe and just pulls it back around so they can set back up and have another go at it. I can see Neve signaling a play, a little flip. Oh, intercepted. A little bit too risky of a pass there. There was the goalie's stick and a defender. So that was easy to just pick off. I'd like to see them be a little bit more patient there, especially after having some good looks. It is freezing here. Feels like November.
I feel like it's the fall, not the spring.
At least it's not raining, though. This was not the original senior night for Belmont. Got moved after we weren't here, but I guess it was downpouring when the actual senior night was supposed to happen. The ball's back on the ground.
Lily
kicked around a bit, but Winchester gets it back. Kira. There's no Nina on this team. That's from 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
That was very impressive. Fiona just She takes that right out of the air. It looked like with one hand.
Yeah, that was very impressive play by
Showing off her
Fiona.
wrist strength. And then she gives it to Anna, who just uses her speed. It is so impressive how fast Anna can run and how long she can run for.
Must be those skills from soccer.
Yes. I believe she was also a captain of the soccer team.
I think so.
Yeah, and she had a great soccer career as well.
Belmont just moving the ball around.
Yeah, getting touches again. And Sydney goes, she's looking to drive. She gets shoved on the way in. So I bet this will be an 8-meter too. Probably on the second hash, which will be a good angle for her as a right-handed player.
Hopefully she's able to find some success at this spot.
Yeah, this is a good angle for her. So we'll see what she does. Looks like she's going to drive in. She takes a step.
Oh, wow.
Wow, yeah.
That was like 3 back-to-back saves by the
Great
Winchester
job
goalie.
by the Winchester goalie. But then Neve is able to catch it with her left hand and just rip a shot.
Great look by Nora from behind to feed it to Neve.
Yeah, to see.
Great cut by Neve.
That was very selfless play by Nora to see that Neve was cutting in. And then Neve, an impressive catch in her left hand to just send it low and right past the goalie. I don't think the goalie was ready for that one because she was focused on Nora behind. So good. With a goalie like this, you have to be quick and kind of catch her off guard a little bit. So great job by Neve. And Natalie's back here on the draw. Back on the ground. It's going to be Winchester ball here. Maybe an empty check. Number 10, she has speed. She's looking to run it in. But Kira just stops her right before she can get any space to shoot. She passes it out to 17. Winchester being patient here. Belmont's definitely been able to pick it up these past 2 quarters. Great job by Neve. She checks it and is able to get it, swipe it out of the air. Pass it to Charlotte, who brings it over. And she has space. Oh, just a little bit too far. That was a great look to give it to Natalie, but she passed it a little bit too in front of her, and Natalie's unable to get that one, so it goes out of bounds. Winchester ball again. But I think at this point they have a comfortable enough lead to take. I would say if it was like 1 or 2 goals, they should have held on to it there, but Charlotte gets it right back. She is the true definition of a hustle player, always fighting.
She fights right up to the restraining line, which is great for Belmont. She causes
Yeah.
a lot of turnovers.
She's the true definition of a two-way attacker here, always playing defense on the way back. Ruth has it. She has some room. Looks like they just checked it a little bit. So almost the end of the third here. They have to move fast. Neve can't secure it. And that's the end of the third quarter.
Belmont's winning 6-3.
They were definitely able to pull away a little bit more in this quarter. Give themselves a little bit more of a comfortable lead.
Hopefully they have a strong end, get a nice senior night win, but we'll see what happens in the next quarter.
Okay, and we're back here.
4th quarter of a very close game.
see Lane Doherty down there, an alumni who plays in college. Good to see her back.
She's been helping out the past few weeks.
Yeah, it's really fun, Belmont Lacrosse, the way that all the players can come back and contribute in different ways.
It's always fun to come back as an alumni and see how much the team has grown.
And I would say it's a very close program.
Definitely.
And everyone definitely wants to come back and support their former teammates. Looks like Natalie back on the draw with, again, Anna and Neve. I believe they were the draw unit last year too, so they have a lot of experience working together, which really helps. So they definitely have chemistry on this circle. They know where Natalie's gonna place it. She tells them where to go, and Neve picks it up. Natalie runs down. She has room.
She's using her speed.
Almost has it checked away, but she protects her stick and holds on to it. Now they look to settle it. Just sending it around, getting their touches.
With a lead like this, Belmont wants to protect the ball.
The ball is dropped and number 10 picks it up. She's using her speed now to get down. Ball's on the ground, but 12 scoops it up. The ball has a funny bounce there. Thought it was almost about to go in.
Yeah.
Luckily it didn't, but Winchester, they stick with it. Looks like they might just slow it down a little bit. Nope. 13 runs back in. 14 has a nice split dodge there. Taken away by Brooke. Great save. It's really important that these attackers are moving the goalie here. Great save by Brooke.
Tyler taking it down, using her speed.
We'll see what she does. She has a little bit of room. Decides not to take it. I think OB will want them to settle it a little bit more here after that last possession. We'll see what they do. Because high school lacrosse does not have a shot clock, so they can run it out for as long as they want. So it really is all about possession here.
Yes.
Neve gets it knocked away, but she picks it right back up. Sends it over to Charlotte. They're getting big, making space for each other. Getting ready to probably set up a dodge. Neve loses it, picks it right back up. A little bit of a short pass, but Natalie picks it up. Sydney looks to dodge. A little bit too much contact. They call that one. But she's going to be on the 12 this time. So this isn't an 8-meter. They're just clearing a lane for her.
So she'll probably look to pass it off here.
Or just reset. Like she does there. Sends it over to Charlotte and Natalie. Swinging it back around. Not really moving the defense too much yet.
I think Belmont's just trying to keep the possession as long as they can.
Neve has a shot. It's deflected, but Belmont's there to back it up. But it's intercepted by number 16 on Winchester. She's able to read that pass well. But Anna uses her speed to get back and apply some pressure, not making it easy. There, that whistle was just a swing. When you check, you have to be in control. You can't swing your stick to the ground. It has to be like a recoil motion. Number 24 with it here. She drives, but sends it back out for 14, who has a face dodge. She shoots. There, that was a held flag. So the referee, she puts the flag up, indicating a foul, but lets the player play on. And there, that player she was able to have a shot. And since it was saved, the flag was waved off. If she wasn't able to shoot, that would have been an 8-meter. So really awesome defense there for Belmont. And Anna swings it around. Passing it to Ellie. Then to Natalie. It's broken up, but Natalie, she's able to get it right back. Neve has it. It seems like the cold might be affecting these players. Seems like a lot of balls in and out of the stick.
Yeah.
Probably just has to do with the cold.
Cold hands, it's really hard to move your stick effectively.
Yeah. Natalie goes through a few defenders, but passes it back out. Charlotte has it at the top.
Looks like she's looking for some cutters.
You can hear Coach Opie saying move, trying to indicate getting movement in the offense here.
Saved by Winchester goalie. Neve picks up, throws it right in the back of the net.
Great job. Just a heads up play there, being aware of where the ball is, where she's positioned, and able to put it back in and put the Marauders up by 4 now. Great job, really pulling away in this second half. It was very back and forth. I'm not sure if Winchester has scored in this second half. Maybe in the
I don't think they have.
I don't think so either. Possibly at the beginning of the third quarter, but I don't think so. So really highlighting Belmont's defense.
Fiona takes the draw for Belmont.
A little bit of a switch up there. She picks it up. Charlotte has room. She passes it.
Picked off by some defense.
A little bit of a risky pass there as Winchester was crashing in. Winchester clears, the ball hits the ground, but it's picked back up. Now they're sending it down, but again, a pass just a little bit too far, and it goes right out of bounds, so Bailey's gonna pick that one up. I also think a reason this defense is so good is there's not many new people. I don't think any.
They've been playing together for a very long time. We had one graduating senior from the defense last year, but they've been playing together as a unit for a while.
That's very important.
I think they've just gotten very comfortable with each other. They're able to read each other very well, which makes them so successful.
This is a little bit of a new offense, but it looks like they've been stepping into it very well. Charlotte is really the only returning starting attacker here, so she's kind of like the quarterback of this offense, directing her teammates where to go, where to be.
She has a lot of experience in the attack, so it makes her a very wise player to the other younger players.
seen by her 100th point that she scored last game.
Against Lexington, very exciting milestone for her in her senior year.
And Neve is in the 200th of points. She got her 200th point in the middle of the season.
Great milestones for people this
So it
season.
looks like that is a yellow card on Charlotte here. Just a little too much contact with the stick. When the refs see swinging or any checks near the sphere or head area, they're going to call that a yellow card just out of safety. So Winchester's going to be man up here. We'll see what they do. And number 10 scores. Impressive shot by number 10. She just splits two defenders. Not really taking advantage of the man up, but just doing it by herself. Very good job by number 10 on Winchester.
It seemed like Belmont's defense was a little frazzled there for a second. I think with the man down, they're just trying to settle into their
man down defense, definitely.
So it looks like Coach OB has called a timeout just to give the defense time to talk through some things and set up a game plan for this man down.
And also, unlike college women's lacrosse, yellow cards in high school are not releasable. So that player, when a goal is scored, that player still has to serve the 2 minutes. So they'll go back to the draw here, and hopefully Belmont will be able to win the possession and just kill the yellow card and just hold it out. But if not, if Winchester's able to win possession here, they'll have another go at a man-up opportunity to score another goal. What do you think OB's saying in that huddle?
I think right now he is just telling them to stay strong in their defense. I mean, this defense has had so much time playing together, and they just have to trust one another in a situation like this. Especially with a 3-goal lead, they just have to work together right now, and I think that's what he's telling them.
Yeah, I also think he's probably telling them to slow it down. I know in the Central Catholic game they had a 3-goal lead, and just at the end it got away from them a little bit. They still won, but by 1 goal. I don't think he wants anything like that happening again. He wants to protect this 3-goal lead. It also helps the goal differential for power ranking, so winning as much as you can will help them.
Especially at this point in the season, the power rankings will decide where they end up in the state tournament, so any goal they can get will be a good one.
Yeah, definitely.
Natalie taking the draw for Belmont here.
It's a fight, definitely. It's going to Winchester, so this is a little bit of a tough outcome for Belmont after having a strong half. And that's another goal for Winchester. So this is definitely what Coach OB did not want to see. Just Winchester being able to tally back, taking advantage of the man up. Because again, Charlotte cannot go back in until the 2 minutes are up. So they'll have another chance.
The draw is crucial in a situation like this. Belmont's got to get possession here.
This is very important draw.
Natalie taking it for Belmont. Number 10 taking it for Winchester. It seems like she's the one person who's taking it all game for them.
Yeah, she's definitely their draw taker. And it's up in the air. They're kicking it around.
Ruth is fighting for it against number 10. It seems like every draw this game has been a big fight.
Has been on the ground for a bit here, but that is also helpful. Killing time will also help them. And Fiona picks it up. This is a very important draw for Belmont. This should help them a lot. And I bet OB doesn't want them to push too much here because they are man down. And you don't want to force and give the ball back to Winchester.
They've definitely got to possess it here. Just work
I
it
bet
around
they're just
going to
pass it around, yeah. You got to move the ball fast because there's going to be a player looking to double the ball. We can't make risky passes here too. Got to be intentional. Sydney picks it back up, sends it over to Neve. I would like to see them space out a bit and just make...
Yeah, with Winchester having an extra person, it's definitely putting a lot of pressure on the Belmont attack.
So spread that defense out, make that extra defender have to run, tire them out.
Charlotte should be getting back out there. Oh, she's back out there.
She's running in. Looks like she's open.
She's trying to take advantage of this cut, but Belmont's unable to get her the ball.
They're just passing it around, playing a little bit of keep away here. Yes, and Neve scores. Great job by Neve. Again, she is so great with her left hand.
Yes.
Something that not all players are. Definitely takes a lot of skill, a lot of practice. She catches that, just sends it right down. A nice bounce shot.
Belmont's
great
back
job.
To a 3-goal lead, but they've got to protect it here with just a minute
20
left.
seconds, yep. It would be really awesome if they could get this draw, just to seal it. Maybe add one more goal back. Extend that lead, but you don't want Winchester to get it here. It's up in the air again. Another fight, like it's been. Winchester takes it. She has a little bit of a lane here. We'll see if she elects to shoot. She passes it out. They gotta work fast. .14 with it. She passes out. Heavily defended by Belmont. Less than a minute left.
Hopefully Belmont can get a stop here.
Winchester's just got to go at this point. It's hard with this suffocating defense that Belmont has. The ball's on the ground. Bailey looks to scoop it up, and Neve has it. This should do it for Belmont.
Just about 20 seconds left. Maybe they can get another goal.
Yes!
Great pass from Sydney to Maddie down low. Maddie's right on the crease.
Nothing that goalie can really do there. Maddie just throws in a fake, moves the goalie. An easy goal for her. Great job.
Great job by Belmont to get one back.
This will definitely help them, just having that 4-goal lead instead of 3. It's what OB definitely didn't want them to force it and turn it over, but adding a goal is what he wants to see. Definitely will make him a little bit happier. Natalie taking it again. Winchester. Oh, that's it. Happy senior night. Congratulations to both team seniors. And good luck in your future endeavors. Thank you guys for watching. This is Tess
and Gretchen.
And we're so excited to be back. That was a great game. And yeah, see you guys next time.